This video assumes the viewer has no prior experience and provides a quick and detailed explanation about how to create the scene pictured here. Use the chapters to skip around if you're looking for a specific topic. Install a Blender add-on called Screencast Keys if you want to show what you type. A new general file in Blender comes with a default cube, a light, and a camera. View the effect of the light by choosing the rendered view in the top right menu. Preview what the camera sees with the camera view button to the right of the viewport. Render the image with the render menu in the top left corner, or press F12. Rotate the scene by holding the middle mouse button and dragging around. Hold Shift at the same time to pan. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom. Select the cube and press G to move it around. Right-click to cancel the movement. Click the red X in the top right to snap to an orthogonal view along the X-axis. Select the cube and press G, then press X, Y, or Z to snap the cube's movement to a single axis. Snap movement to the grid with the magnet in the top center. To exit an orthogonal view, hold the middle mouse button and drag. In the top right corner, choose Wireframe to show the vertices and edges of the cube. Click X-ray to see the whole wireframe at once. With the cube object selected, switch to Edit mode in the top left, or press Tab. Hold the left mouse button and drag to select just the top 4 vertices. Click the red X in the top right, press G and then Z to lock movement. Drag up to make the cube taller. Press Tab to exit edit mode. Hold middle mouse and drag to enter the perspective view. Click the blue Z in the top right corner. Select the cube and use Shift D to duplicate the object. Drag the mouse to create 2 additional cubes. In perspective view, select one cube, hold Shift, and click again to select the second cube. Click the green Y axis. Press Tab to enter edit mode. Select the top vertices. Press G and then Z to lower the height of both cubes. Tab back to object mode. Select just one cube. Lower the height of that cube with the same technique. Click Rendered in the top right corner. Enter the camera view. The camera can be moved with the same commands that move any other object. A more convenient way to align the camera is to find a desired view in the editor, then View, Align Active Camera to View. To align the camera with greater precision, select the camera and click the small arrow on the top right side of the viewport. In the View tab, check Lock Camera to View. Drag the menu until it's closed. Press the camera view button and the camera stays locked to the view even when we move and rotate around the scene. Activate first-person movement controls. In camera view, select View, Navigation, Walk. Press G to toggle gravity. Use WASD to move and mouse to look around. Hold Shift for faster movement. Use this to position the camera intuitively. Once the view looks good, left-click to leave the camera where it is and exit walk controls. Press the camera view button to exit camera view. Create a cube from the menu at the top left. Add, Mesh, Cube. Edit the cube so it punches directly through one of the others. Select the original cube in object mode. On the right side, click the blue wrench, add modifier, generate, Boolean. With difference selected, click the eyedropper icon. Click the target cube in the scene. Click the drop-down arrow and apply. Select the interior cube and press delete. To add color, Click the modified cube and click the beach ball on the right side of the viewport. Double-click Material and change the name to yellow. Visit colors.co in a browser and explore trending palettes. Find a good palette and click to copy the hex value. In Blender, change the base color of the selected object by opening the color editor, choosing the hex tab, and pasting the color value. View the rendered scene by clicking Rendered in the top right. All three of these cubes were duplicated from the same object, so they share the same material. Click the other cubes. Remove their materials with minus, and add new materials with plus. Set the colors to a value from your chosen palette. Adjust the lighting by entering the camera view with the button on the right side. Right-click the right edge of the viewport and split vertically to view the rendered scene while positioning the lights. Snap to orthogonal view and position the light. Use Shift-D to create 2 more lights. Change the power and color of the lights. To make an object translucent, select the object, select Material, Settings, Surface, and check Ray Trace Transmission. Click the render icon on the right side and check ray tracing. To create reflection, select a cube. Change the material type to glossy BSDF. Set the roughness to 0. Add a light probe plane to the scene. A light probe plane simulates reflection by rendering the scene from a second camera. Objects with 0 roughness use this alternate camera to determine their reflections. Position the probe so the center vertical line of the probe is slightly ahead of the surface of the mirror. To have a material emit light, set emission in the material properties. Switch to the rendered view. Use the drop-down arrow to set compositor to always. Switch to the compositing view using the tab along the top. Check Use Nodes. Shift-A to bring up node selection. Add, filter, glare. Drop the node on the existing wire to automatically connect it. Change streaks to bloom in the drop-down. To create an animation, select an object in the scene. Press I while the mouse is in the viewport area. A keyframe is placed in the timeline. Move the playhead to another time and press I to create another keyframe. Press play and the animation will occur in the viewport. Values are interpolated between keyframes. Make a simple character model out of rectangles. Select everything in our scene. Press G and Y to move it all to the side, so we can build our character model at the origin. Shift-A and type cube to add a cube. Select the object and tab to enter edit mode. Select vertices and press G, then X, Y, or Z to move vertices along a given axis. Shift-D to duplicate an object. Make a torso, legs, arms, and a head. To parent one object to another one, click the child object first. Hold Shift and click the parent object. Press Ctrl P and select Object. Moving the parent will move the child by a relative amount. Rig the model so we can position it in our scene. In the top left menu, add Armature, or Shift A and select Armature. To have the bones appear only in front, go to Data, Viewport Display, in front. The center of the circle on the large end of the bone is the pivot point. Place the first bone in the center of the character's waist. Click the small end of the bone and place it in the center of the neck. Press E to extrude another bone. The pivot point for this bone will be the character's neck. Shift D to copy the neck bone for use on the left arm. Create bones for the center of the shoulder, elbow joint, and wrist joint. Select the left half of the character. Shift D to duplicate. Right-click and mirror in the Y-axis. Press G and move this set of bones over to the character's right side. To parent a bone to part of the character model, select an object, then Shift-click the armature. Press Ctrl-Tab to enter Pose Mode. It will say Pose Mode in the top left corner, drop-down menu. Click the bone that you want to parent. Press Ctrl-P. Select Bone. Press G and move the bone to confirm that the object moves as desired. Instead of G, press R to rotate a bone around its pivot point. Repeat this process for all bones. Select the armature, enter Pose Mode, move the model to the desired location. Pose the model by moving the bones.